by Geopol. Chapter 2. Applejack and Pinkie Pie. Never thought I'd be a grandmare. Just didn't think it would happen. I certainly never planned on it. I had a friend named Applejack when I lived in Ponyville, and her grandmare was still alive when I was there. Her name was Granny Smith. She was really old and slow and arthritic, and it really showed in her face and her white mane. I remember looking at her and thinking, how old is she? But I never asked. You just don't ask that of a mare, you know. AJ, that's what we called her, and her grandmare were Earth ponies, and you know that Earth ponies don't live as long as us Unicorn and Pegasus ponies. AJ was only a few decades old when she died, and that was generations ago. More than I care to remember. She made Sweet Apple Acres the top apple operation in Equestria. That was the family orchard. Her older brother, Big Macintosh, helped her, but she was the driven one. Her grandkids... No, her great-grandkids. No, wait. Okay. I've lost track of how many greats there've been now. That's the thing about being mystical, like we unicorns are. Same with Pegasuses. We live so damned long. Queen Celestia is millennia old now. Earth ponies think our near immortality must be great. But if we make friends, really great friends, with Earth ponies, we're damned to watch them die. Over and over again. Nearly forever. Sometimes I think immortality, or anything close to it, is overrated. By a lot. Anyway, AJ's descendants run Sweet Apple Acres now. If I had a sugar cube for every apple it sold since AJ ran the place, I'd need 1,000 barns for them. Maybe more. So I guess AJ knew what it was like to be a grandmare. I mentioned Big Macintosh. We called him Mac. He ended up marrying a mutual friend, Pinkie Pie. Talk about opposites attracting. Pinkie was a bubbly, fun-loving party pony. Well, airhead. But a good kid. Always came through in a pinch. Always. Mac, on the other hand, was quiet and reserved and sounded a little, slow, if you know what I mean. When he and Pinkie said they were getting hitched, I took AJ aside in private and asked her whether she thought the marriage was a good idea. I said I really didn't want to sound rude, but that Mac seemed slow, like I said. What about their kids? I asked. AJ said it was okay. Mac wasn't slow, she said. He just didn't say anything if he didn't have anything to say, and he wouldn't say any more than he needed to. She told me, there ain't nothing wrong with Big Macintosh. He ain't slow. If anything, I'm afraid the kids'll take after Pinkie. But the kids'll be fine, Sugar Cube. I know it. I guess they were. Mac and Pinkie had 7 of them. Mac always was a hard worker. I once asked Pinkie, as tactfully as I could, why they had so many kids. She just giggled and said that being with Mac, if you know what she meant, was a lot of fun. She enjoyed it. A lot. And I said I enjoyed being with books a lot, but that sometimes I put them down and closed the covers. So she said, huh? And I said, never mind. They were both Earth ponies, so they've been gone for generations too. But their kids, and grandkids, and great-grandkids, and so on, ended up being as prolific as they were. After all these years, I think at least half of Ponyville can now trace its ancestry to Mac and Pinkie. Thank the steed that so many other ponies came to Ponyville to work as Sweet Apple Acres grew. It helped deepen and spice up the gene pool. And can you imagine? I was in Ponyville when it was a village. I mean, you look at that skyline now, and you can't believe it. Sometimes even I can't. Canterlot is the political center of Equestria, but Ponyville is now the economic engine that drives it. And I think AJ would have been proud to know she helped make that happen.